Welcome back. Wrapping up What's Up Stratford is Michael Snyders joining me from Kitchener, but we're going to have a Stratford focus. Michael, thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you very much, Peter.
So you're the president of Future Focus. What does that mean?
Well, Future Focus, we do leadership training and development, and really our focus is to help small and mid-sized organizations grow and develop into the future.
And you connected somehow with the Stratford Chamber of Commerce. Connect some dots there.
Yeah, well, I've connected with Stratford Chamber recently, and looking at potentially moving into the Stratford area myself, but more importantly, just working with the Stratford business community through the Stratford and District Chamber of Commerce, where we're collaboratively creating this opportunity for small and mid-sized companies in the Stratford area to help them really strengthen their leadership teams.
So tell us, what is the leadership program? You have this, I think it meets bi-weekly. Tell us what they're going to learn and some of the components of it. And then I believe you also included in that as a monthly coaching session too.
Yes. Yeah, our program is really taken off very well. We essentially cover three aspects through leadership. We start kind of in personal leadership, where we really focus on the individual being able to understand their communication style, their behavioral style, and what do they really want to work on that will strengthen them as leaders in their organizations. And then that moves into people leadership, where we focus on communications and coaching, providing effective feedback, having difficult conversations, and our performance development process. And then that leads into management, which is more the structural aspects of what we need to do. We wear our leadership hat, which is people-oriented. We also wear our management hat, which is more focused on process systems like time management, KPIs and measuring for success, setting objectives, and more importantly, how do we implement objectives?
What would be some practical, I guess, benefits for not only the employer, but the employee? Give us a couple of each category.
Yeah, well, actually, you're kind of right up our area. We're not a theoretical training organization. We're kind of real life. So one example, for instance, would be on corrective feedback. We all know that we should provide corrective feedback, that we should go and talk to those individuals to help them along in their journey. But we avoid doing it, whether we're frustrated with the individual or we're afraid of that confrontation or different things like that, but we typically will avoid those. So what we do is we have a really great process of preparing for a conversation like that, as well as going into that conversation. But more importantly, we're really kind of focusing on how are they actually doing it. So take an individual within their team and have one of those conversations. And we then support that through our coaching initiatives that we have. As you said before, we have monthly coaching with each participant one-on-one.
What is micro-learning?
Micro-learning, that's our conveyor micro-learning platform. So that's it almost like a drip campaign in marketing. So what it does is it provides kind of micro instruction along the way, basically saying, okay, we learned this in the last session, and here's two things that you can do over the next couple of days to put it into action. Our focus with our training is really to have the best impact on organizations and on individual leaders so that they can actually change habits. So the more there's connection to what they're learning, the better retention and the better behavioral change.
Hey, Michael, thanks very much for joining me today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
If you want to get some more information and you want to make your employees more successful developing their soft skills, as well as improving your employee retention, please go to the Stratford Chamber of Commerce website and you'll see Future Focus. I'm Peter Maranger. Thanks for joining me on What's Up Stratford, and make it a great day.